All right, let's jump right into this. Welcome to our explainer breaking down an absolute thriller of a FIFA World Cup 2026 Group A matchup. We are talking about the high-stakes clash between Korea Republic and Czechia taking place right in the heart of Guadalajara. This wasn't just your run-of-the-mill football match. Oh no, it was a complete roller coaster of shifting tactics, disallowed goals, and some serious late-game heroics that really just proves how wonderfully unpredictable tournament football can be.
It really begs the question, right? How exactly do you pull off a dramatic World Cup comeback when the momentum, the odds, and literally even the referee's offside flag seem completely stacked against you? Well, today we're going to dissect the anatomy of a perfect comeback. We'll be looking closely at the tactical brilliance and the sheer mental toughness that allowed Korea Republic to take a frantic, high-pressure game and flip it completely on its head.
Section 1. Group A action begins. Early game dynamics.
So, the match kicked off under the bright lights of Guadalajara, and man, the tone was set immediately. Czechia grabbed the early momentum, asserted their physical presence, and honestly, they put Korea Republic right on the back foot from the jump. Korea had to dig incredibly deep right from the opening whistle. They were tasked with figuring out some real tactical answers against a super sturdy, well-organized Czechia defense, really just to keep their early tournament hopes alive.
Section 2. The search for an equalizer and a major tactical shift.
Now, instead of panicking under the weight of that early deficit, Korea did something brilliant. They relied on a highly structured, methodical buildup to crack the Czech defense. It's a gorgeous tactical shift when you really look at the steps. First, they started playing very deliberately from the middle of a back three. Then, they used these sharp, progressive passes forward to just bypass the midfield press entirely. And finally, doing that allowed dynamic players like Son to aggressively race forward, receive those passes, and instantly push the ball out wide. It was a totally calculated, sweeping movement designed specifically to pull Czechia right out of their compact shape.
And let me tell you, that methodical width absolutely paid off. The relentless wide crosses and progressive passing did exactly what they were drawn up to do. It broke the defensive line. They kept moving the ball back into the middle, creating these massive chances, until finally, Bang is found perfectly positioned in the box. He delivers this incredible, clinical strike to secure the equalizer. Boom, it's 1-1, and the entire psychology of the match is completely reset.
Section 3. False hope, drama, and a disallowed goal.
Just when the momentum seemed to be completely in Korea Republic's favor, a massive event just halted their celebration dead in its tracks. The sequence was beautiful. CT delivers a highly dangerous cross right into the middle of the penalty area. The ball is met perfectly, finds the back of the net, and the stadium just absolutely erupts. But that sheer elation instantly crushed, because the assistant referee's flag immediately goes up. No goal.
We all know the agonizing exactness of the offside rule. By the strict letter of the law, being closer to the goal line than both the ball and the second-last opponent, this beautiful sequence was just dead on arrival. CT's delivery and the finish were an absolute masterclass in attacking play, but the timing of the run was off by just fractions of a second. By the absolute barest of margins, that brilliant play just could not count.
If you map out the emotional trajectory of this match, it's wild. You have the kickoff, then the intense high of Bang's hard-fought equalizer, and then, smack in the middle of this massive comeback surge, the devastating low of a disallowed goal. This right here is the exact moment where a team's mental resolve is truly tested. Do they drop their heads, or do they keep pushing forward?
Section 4, the substitute seals the win with Top Wang's game winner. The raw energy of the broadcast captured this climax perfectly. You could hear the absolute urgency when the commentators yelled that the Top Wang continues that run. Oh, he's in, he scores, the substitute gets the job done. Because after all that heartbreak from the offside call, the substitute Top Wang made this phenomenal driving run right through the defense to score the dramatic game winner.
Breaking down that winning moment, this sequence really highlights the absolute importance of squad depth in a grueling tournament setting. It's a real game changer. That strategic substitution introduced completely fresh attacking legs against a really tired Czechia defense. Topvong capitalized on a loose ball in the final third, and with the totally clinical finish, he completely flipped the script. Just a textbook example of tactical management paying ultimate dividends.
Section 5. 3 points secured as Korea holds on.
Even with the lead finally secured, Korea Republic still had to survive some incredibly frantic late action. They had to deal with a dangerous long throw-in tossed right into the mix, which created absolute chaos in the box with a loose ball, and they had to make a crucial game-saving stop. But ultimately, Korea held on tight. They cemented a hard-fought 2-1 victory over Czechia in a match that will for sure be remembered for its wild, emotional, and tactical swings.
So, when you strip away the drama, you strip away the disallowed goals and the frantic saves, the crucial takeaway from this explainer really boils down to one single number: 3. 3 vital Group A points secured for Korea Republic. And in the group stages of a World Cup, securing those 3 points by absolutely any means necessary is the absolute gold standard.
Which leaves us with a truly fascinating thought to ponder as the rest of the 2026 World Cup unfolds. With a dramatic, character-building comeback win already under their belt and armed with this incredible tactical adaptability and mental resilience, just how dangerous can this Korean side be going forward in Group A and beyond? It is going to be absolutely incredible to watch. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep your eyes on the pitch.